All right, I've got the sexiest, widest aperture prime lenses available right now for full frame. This is the ultimate portrait lens comparison. First up, 85 1.2 from Canon, probably the best 85mm I've ever used. I've got another one. On the Z6 II, I've got the 105 1.4, also got the Sony 135mm f 1.8 butter machine, the Canon 200mm f2, the big boy. The purpose of this video is to show you the output of all of these lenses compared to one another, and I'm also going to give my opinion on what it's like to use each one. So let's get started. I'm going to be taking comparison shots with each lens and trying my best to replicate the frame in each photo. First, I'm going to start with a waist-up shot and then a full body.
In the evening you'll be calling. In the evening you'll be calling. In the evening you'll be calling.
Before we start talking lenses, this video is brought to you by Paybu. Paybu is the payment card that instantly credits you back the sales tax on your order, and it's available exclusively at B&H Photo. B&H Photo is one of the largest in terms of the range of photography equipment that they offer. Fast and free shipping and great customer service. And getting that Paybu card, you're gonna save some money. Check out the link below. After using these lenses in the real world, there is no such thing as a second place lens here. These are all first place lenses. It just depends on the look that you want. The 85 1.2, it's big, heavy, and expensive. But what you're getting is an unrivaled look at 85mm. It's still trippy to me that a lens can be so sharp at f1.2, but still maintain this amazingly soft background blur. And what I love about shooting with an 85 is that you can get up close to someone's face, take a portrait, you're not getting any distortion, and then you can back up, not be too far away, still be able to talk to the person and take a full body shot, but with showing environment, an environmental portrait shot, and you can still talk to them. They're still right there. You know what I'm saying? The 105 1.4 from Nikon. This is the best compromise when you want to get a longer lens than an 85, but you don't want to stand far back where you would have to with the 135. This is the perfect in between. The 105 1.4, you get a little bit more compression, but you still get that f 1.4 aperture. The results are stunning. And using this on the Z6 II, it worked like a native lens. So if I shot Nikon, this is the lens that's going to give me that 3D cutout look that I can use for the Z system. Otherwise, the 85 1.8 will do well. The 135 1.8 from Sony, a lot of Sony users are going to swear by this lens, and for good reason. It is amazing. But the main con of starting to get into these lenses, the fact that you have to stand in a different area code now to get your environmental portrait shot. If you're taking close-ups, waist up, you're going to be fine. But if you want to start getting full body, it's going to be hard for you to talk to that person depending on where you are. So that is the only con to this lens. This lens is going to give you the closest rendering, the closest look to what the 200mm f2 lens will give you. It gives you a lot of compression, but a lot of background blur. It's going to give you that 3D cutout look. But when you use a lens like this, you got to make sure that you are in a big area, a place where you have a lot of space to shoot. That is the only con, but this creates absolute magic, and it creates images that are different than what most people are normally used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? The 200mm f2, I just made a video on this lens. There's no other lens like it in terms of the look that you get. Yes, you do have to stand so far back, and it is very heavy. My arm is burning right now, but the look is one of a kind, and it looks different from any other lens out there. It is not worth the $6,000 though, so it's not for everyone, but it is my favorite portrait lens of all time. In the comment section below, I want to hear from you. Which one of these did you like the most? The actual output of the lens. For me, I like the 200mm the most, but I liked using the 85 the most, if that means anything to you. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hope it helped. I know every shot wasn't perfectly aligned, but rushing with the lens, running back, coming over here, taking a shot because it's golden hour, the light's changing. I was trying to do it fast. It's really hard to like perfectly align every photo to match each other. It's really hard. It's harder than it looks, but I hope it was helpful to you in your next lens purchase or your dream lens purchase if that's coming up anytime. So also, don't forget to hashtag BeardGang in the comments. I like to keep track of like who are my day ones, who are the people that actually really support me, because I really appreciate you guys.